was a law enforcement officer for a quick period after high school and while I was going through college, and then I ran for the state legislature 4 years ago and have represented my district, House District 180, ever since. So I will be going into my 5th year next year. So part-time, I'm a state legislator for Georgia. In Georgia, we have what is called a citizen legislature, meaning we all have full-time occupations and go to the state house. And then full-time, I'm part of an organization called Camden Connection. We do community development, specifically rural revitalization in areas that are sub-metropolitan, below 50,000 people. So I think it's really interesting how distinctive Americans view the rest of the world and how the rest of the world views Americans. I think it's important for Americans to know not just that the old world, quote unquote, was where we came from, but is also the most important ally to where we're going. I think a lot of the information about the parliamentary system of government, being in a partisan office, we have a two-party system from the state level to the national level, and Americans pride themselves in that. So I've always been a little bit, not that the parliamentary system of government seemed bad, but it did seem confusing, and we've had a lot of conversation about how that really allows a more unified and more multi-perspectives in government and the necessity for collaboration, for coalition building. And I think definitely in the States, what we can do better is look for opportunities to unify. And I think that many of the European systems, knowing there's more than just the parliamentary system, could be an interesting perspective to bring to the table. I definitely appreciated the intentionality of the New Bridge program to bring individuals from the U.S. that had possibly lacked intentionality or just the opportunity to have a cross-continental perspective. So looking at organizations like NATO and the United Nations, and making sure that we have the ability to sustain breaking points and become stronger, not become weaker from those, is something I took from the program the last couple of days.